Councilman Munger,
Present, sorry.
Councilman Cardini,
Present.
Supervisor Keating,
Present.
Councilwoman Lukasik,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin,
Present.
Supervisor Keating, Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this evening we have no other preliminary matters. Moving on to item number 2, we have regular business. We have the correction and adoption of minutes. Councilman Munger.
I was thinking that, but thank you, Supervisor Keating. I had an opportunity to look over the minutes from the last meeting on April 3rd, and I make a motion to approve the minutes as stated.
I'll second that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukasik,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 2 on regular business tonight is the consideration of all fund bills. Councilwoman Martin.
I also audited the fund bills, and I make a motion to accept the payment that is to be sent out, totaling $18,983.12.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukasik,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, moving on to item number 3, correspondence this evening. We have 3 pieces of correspondence. The first piece of correspondence is the 2018 annual report from the Erie County Clerk's Office, which was received and filed. Item number 2 under correspondence is the liquor license application for Boco Kitchen Incorporated, located at 7375 Boston State Road, also received and filed. And item number 3 under correspondence this evening is a letter of resignation from the Boston Dog Control Officer, Christina Marshall, and that is also received and filed. Moving on to item number 4 under new business. Item number 1 is request from the floor. I will open up the floor. You have, please come up to the microphones, state your name, and you have 3 minutes. Kathy's got the floor.
I'll always got something. First off, Mike, thanks a lot for coming down to the Historical Society last Wednesday. We're open the second and fourth Wednesday of the month for knit nights at the museum, and if you have a craft and just want to come join us and hang out, you're more than welcome. Mike, I think you can agree with that. Good time was had by all.
That was very nice, thank you very much.
And last night we had a Girl Scout troop come through. Next week we have a Boy Scout troop coming through, and the week after we have another Girl Scout troop coming through. So we're getting some sort of business going. And we're going to be opening up in June, the second and fourth Sunday of the month from 2 to 4. So, come on, use it.
Hello, my name's Paul Black. I've met a few of you, spoken with a few of you on the phone. I'm here today because I have an easement on my property. I live on William Road. There's an easement for the town water tower that's on my property. The road actually doubles as my driveway, and the town, to my understanding, is supposed to maintain part of that roadway or do something, maintain the roadway basically. It hasn't been done in a long time. I've spoken with Supervisor Keating, who's been extremely helpful in trying to get me a resolution. I spoke with Bob Telak, the highway superintendent. Recently, 2 loads of millings got dropped off at my house. I did rent some equipment to spread them, but that seems to be where I'm at, is just 2 loads of millings, and it needs at least 10. Monday morning, I had a bunch of rental equipment rented to start the project at my house, and Bob was supposed to show up Monday morning. He never showed up. I didn't get a phone call, didn't say, hey, we're running behind. I didn't get anything. I just left out there Monday, so I had to rent the equipment another day. Tuesday, he came, dropped off 1 load, said he would be there at 11:15 with the next load. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the next load came. No explanation, said that was all the millings I'm getting, that's all we're doing. So at this point, me and my wife and my friends and family, I think we went above and beyond. We spent $1,000 on renting equipment. I've had it up there. The millings didn't arrive, the product didn't come. I'm not gonna run equipment again. I don't have the means to continue to spend $1,000 every 2 days when a load of millings comes up, so I'm just asking the board and the town to come with some kind of resolution to resolve the issue. I don't know what that is. You know, I know there's budget constraints and stuff. I'm not asking for it to be paved or concreted. I'm just asking for it to be usable and maintained. The county, Erie County Waters actually came to me and we've talked, and they told me to approach you guys because they said that the road's bad. They're tired of driving on it. It's the same thing. It's mud, it's potholes. So I'm just asking for some kind of resolution, and hopefully, when you guys all meet, we can come up with some kind of plan in the near future to get it fixed. This started last May. It's, you know, going on a year, so I'm hoping that we can resolve it. So, thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, anyone else? Okay, I will close the floor. Okay, item number 2 under new business this evening is the application for use of facility for the Boston Patriots Little League Football. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. We received a Boston Patriots Little League from the president, Nick, for the dates requested April 1st, 2019 through November 10th, 2019. Would be at the town fields. And obviously no alcohol. It's not a private party, it's not a public special event. So I believe that these are open and available.
Yes, they are.
Thank you very much. I make a request that we, make a suggestion that we approve the application for the town fields during these times for the Boston Patriots Little League.
I'll second that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 3 this evening under new business, we have the application for use of facility for the Hamburg Junior Baseball and Softball League. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Josh is the supervisory director for the Hamburg Junior Baseball and Softball League. They are requesting 7 days per week from April 17th through the 19th through July 31st, 2019. Weeknights 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. and Saturdays, Sundays 9 to 7 p.m. for baseball games and practices. They would do setup, bathrooms open, bases in, and take down, bathrooms closed, bases out. For the Boston Town Park, the Lions Shelter, the town fields, the North Boston Park fields, and parking, but they don't need it for over 50 vehicles. Town clerk, are these available?
The dates are available.
Thank you very much. I make a request that we approve the application for use for the Hamburg Junior Baseball and Softball League.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 4 this evening under new business, we have the application for use of facility for Melissa Buckley for the Lions Shelter and bathrooms for a graduation party. Councilwoman Martin.
Thank you, Supervisor. We received a application for use of facility from Melissa and Don Buckley for a graduation party with a number of attendees, approximately 100, on June 29th from noon until 10 p.m. using the Lions Shelter. I'm assuming that date's available.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. They will be serving alcohol, so she will have to bring us an insurance certificate. And we did receive their $75 fee, so I make a motion to approve this application.
I second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes, pending receipt of the insurance form.
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 5 this evening under new business, we have another application for use of facility for April Green for the Lions Shelter and bathrooms for another graduation party. Councilwoman Martin.
Yes, April Green is asking for the date of June 22nd from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for Lions Shelter for graduation party of 50 people attending, not serving alcohol. We did receive her fee of $75, and I make a motion to approve this application.
I'll second that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Curticini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 6 this evening under new business, we have the request from the Zoning Board of Appeals for appointment of Paul Mendel as the alternate member. Councilwoman Martin.
Thank you, Supervisor. Dawn Von Cow sent a letter to the town board asking for James Mendel to be an alternate member, and as they've unanimously agreed with the zoning board of appeals for his appointment, I make a motion to approve his appointment as an alternate member.
I second.
Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Curticini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 7 this evening under new business, we have resolution 2019-20 approving the Justice Court audit. I'm going to take this resolution this evening. What the resolution is entailing is every year on an annual basis, the Town Court Justice Office has to go through an audit. As in the past, Drescher Malachi performed the audit and had gone through. All the supporting documentation has been included and attached and of course available to the public. So I will make a motion to approve the Justice Court audit.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Curticini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 8 this evening, resolution 2019-21, which is adopting the revised fee schedule. We're going to table this evening. We're going to do some additional research on this topic. So I'm going to make a motion to table resolution 2019-21.
I'll second.
that. Check to have it.
All at once.
Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Curticini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 9 this evening, we have resolution 2019-22, authorizing the conversion of streetlights to energy-efficient LED fixtures for the town of Boston. Councilman Munger.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Yes, this resolution is just what it sounds like, an authorization to convert our current street lights over to energy-efficient LED fixtures. The important part that I'm going to read here is be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Boston hereby authorizes the town supervisor to execute on the April 10th, 2019 letter agreement with NYSEG, converting the existing NYSEG street light fixtures to energy-efficient LED fixtures at a total to the town not to exceed the cost of $12,474.70. I'd like to make a motion to approve this, and if anybody would like to read the letter to NYSEG, I have a copy. And if anybody has really good eyesight, you can see where all of the new lights are going.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Curticini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 10 this evening under new business, we have resolution 2019-23, authorizing a settlement of real property tax law, Article 7, proceeding by 7008 on Bailey's Road LLC. Councilwoman Martin.
Yes, we have a resolution today that the town board of the town of Boston hereby authorizes the assessor and attorney for the town to execute all documents necessary to settle the above referenced litigation, and approves the following with respect to the assessment of the property known as 7008 on Bailey's Road. The 2018 tax year proceeding is discontinued, and 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022 tax years, the assessment, has been reduced from $299,700 to $288,960. I make a motion to approve this resolution.
Yes. Or, sorry, I second is what I was trying to say. It's been a long week.
Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Curticini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, now moving on to items under old business this evening. Item number 1 is rezoning request from Quaker Estates. We have the town board had received a rezoning request from Quaker Estates, and I'd like to make a motion to receive and file and take no further action on Quaker Estates rezoning request to the town of Boston.
I would second that.
Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Curticini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, under reports and presentations, in the town board packet, we have the town clerk's monthly report. We also have a report from the code enforcement officer this evening, and that is all we have in our packet for tonight. So I will move on to the individual reports and presentations. Highway Superintendent.
Brush pickup is still going on. We're on our second trip around town. Hopefully we'll get around to full town by May 1st. And then in May 1st, we'll do every street one more time in May. So you got brush in May, get it out by the 1st of the month. If you got leaves out, there's several piles around. You either have to put them in bags, and if the garbage man don't take them, all stuff will come pick up the bags. But the truck's got the chipper box on and the chipper, and we've never picked up the leaves with machines in the spring. So other than that, I asked the board tonight about a new truck, a new 10-wheeler, so we're talking about that. But we only got one dump truck for Holland. And like Mr. Black, I mean, he was looking for milling, so I got crew out digging ditch, 3 men, and I don't have trucks just to haul millings all day long to one resident. If he wants more millings, at first it was 2 loads he approved, and I said possibly 4. Well, now he's at possibly 10. So if he needs that many, is the board okay with that?
I think for 10 loads, we should take a look at what else we can do. I mean, what's your opinion on that? I mean, do you think that that's the right solution for what's up there?
I don't think it's nowhere near needs 10 loads of millings, but that's up to the board if you want to pay for it. I mean, his driveway is in pretty good shape. I don't know how much the town is responsible for maintaining it. If it's safe to drive on, it's safe to drive on. But if you want to haul 10 loads, we got the material, we can haul it up there. I told Mrs. Black we could bring another 2 loads the next day, but I don't have a truck just to haul millings all day long.
All right. Can we touch base tomorrow morning? Go over the plan? Okay.
But if he needs more than 4 loads, I mean, we can probably take him 2 loads a day, but we got 2 guys out shipping brush, and we got 3 men doing ditching, and I gotta keep the men working.
Okay.
Other than that, town has wood chips available. Anybody looking for more wood chips? They're out every day. They get 2-3 loads a day on a good day. So if you need wood chips, fill out a sheet. We'll deliver wood chips. We definitely got some ditch dirt for fill if anybody needs some fill. And I just let everybody know that one of my workers been off, Billy Desanowski's been off since February 11th, and he just came in and told us he's going to be off for at least another month. So we're down to 5 workers, which is still better than last fall when we were down to 4 workers, and we had 1 man with a broken wrist and 1 man with a bad back. And that was during November, December, during plow season. So hopefully he'll get better and be back by the end of June, maybe July. But other than that, I think that's all I have tonight.
Okay. Thank you very much. Councilman Munger?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Yes, I had the distinct pleasure of being invited to attend and MC the patch and fire installation over the weekend. It was a very nice gathering of people, and I enjoyed myself very much, and I would like to extend my thanks for the invitation.
Okay. Councilman Carter.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I too had the honor and privilege to attend the installation dinner at Patchen as well, and it was definitely a nice evening, nice meal, and want to thank them for the invitation. Just a reminder to register your dogs with the clerk's office so we can keep current records. 2 weeks ago, I rescued a beautiful golden lab, and he was very friendly. Pretty much put my whole day backwards because none of the phone numbers worked on the tag. So I tracked him down through a Google search, but I reached out to Sandy and said, do you have a record of this phone number and this particular dog? And nothing had been updated. So just remind everybody, it's more than just about collecting a fee. If somebody gets a dog that's gotten loose, it helps us get that dog home. So figured I'd mention that at the meeting. Lovely lab. If he shows up on my door again, maybe he gets to stay. The Ethics Committee is meeting on April 22nd, which is Monday at 6 o'clock in the Planning Board room. Anybody that had submitted a letter to that has been notified of that. And the purpose of the meeting is to elect the officers and create the board itself or the committee itself, so that if there is a complaint filed, that we have the people and the team in place to review the matter. And the last thing I have tonight is just a reminder to residents that the brush pickup is not for commercial removal of debris. I spoke with a couple of the highway workers who said that, you know, people have been cutting trees down commercially and leaving the branches. If you're contracting with a tree service, it's their responsibility to remove the brush and the limbs that they leave behind. You know, putting that liability on the town, it's really not, you know, the highway department's responsibility to pick up, you know, a contractor's work that he should be hauling out. So just wanted to remind everybody of that. That's all I have tonight.
Okay, thank you very much. Councilwoman Lukic.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The planning board on their next meeting on May 14th at 7:30 is opening up their agenda to allow for a public open comment period to discuss the Wertz location with the Broadway Group LLC. They will be in attendance. They are opening up the agenda to have a public open comment period. So I invite the public in to discuss their concerns, if they have any, with the Broadway Group on May 14th at 7:30. It'll be held in this room. I wanted to thank Patchen Fire Department very much for their invite. Unfortunately, I was not able to attend. The Code Committee will meet immediately after the Planning Board, so thank you very much. That's all I have.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Councilwoman
I
Martin.
lied, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Go ahead. Please.
As the town cannot initiate something ourselves, I am asking for volunteers to initiate a town's Hometown Heroes banners. Similar to other towns, when you drive through their villages, you see banners from their hometown veterans and current military. I'm requesting for help for volunteers or a group that would be able to initiate this, preferably a not-for-profit group of individuals. The town would be very grateful for initiating this. Allison, actually, at the supervisor's office, has gathered a lot of information and a lot of costs that we can use to initiate this, and it'd be a pretty quick startup. So I'm throwing that out there and hoping someone will call. I'm going to direct them to Allison at the supervisor's office if they're interested. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Martin.
Thank you, Supervisor. I also was invited and did attend the Patchen Fire installation dinner, and it was a very nice evening. Especially our MC. Zach Munger did a great job. I was at the EMS meeting last week, and they had a very unexpected donation of $5,000 from the family of a charter member that recently passed away. The squad has decided to spend that money on replacement of their CPR mannequins that are in dire need of replacement. So that was good news for the squad. This upcoming Monday is the Conservancy Advisory Committee meeting in the planning room downstairs at 7 p.m. And then the ZBA has a meeting coming up Thursday, May 2nd, and there has been one petition filed for discussion for 7980 Boston Colden Road. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. Madam Clerk.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The town clerk's March report was submitted to the supervisor's office. I did have the honor to attend the Patchen Volunteer Fire Company installation dinner as an auxiliary member, and also I had the honor to swear in the fire police officers. And the children's annual Easter egg hunt is Saturday at 1 p.m. and the Easter Bunny, and there will be prize baskets also there. I just wanted to thank Christina Marshall for the great job that she has done for us as the dog control officer. She will be missed by Lois and I greatly. She's served this town well. She was very dedicated to her position, very caring towards the dogs that she had to take into custody, I would say. And she was very knowledgeable with New York State Ag and Markets law. She did, while she was here, she was able to implement a proper dog disposition policy and procedure. So we thank her for her service. And happy Easter, and I hope everyone has a blessed day on Sunday. And that is all I have.
Thank you very much. Well, under my report this evening, actually, I've had a few people ask, and actually this information I did receive today, I'll be sending out to the fire departments. But there has been discussion, actually, for some of you know, for quite a few years regarding the Hillcroft Bridge. It did make it into the Erie County budget this year. The bidding process, I did have the opportunity to see the county executive actually a week ago at an event, and him and I had some discussion. But the Hillcroft Bridge right now, according to their engineer, they're in the design phase of the project, so if anybody happens to see anyone working around the Hillcroft Bridge, it's probably not going to be replaced possibly just this year. We're hoping so, but realistically, they're expecting an early 2020 advertisement for the bids and then award the project in 2020. So while it's in this year's budget, it's going to essentially be potentially roll over to 2020. And that's essentially the information I have, and the construction will not begin until the beginning of the summer or fall, once again, of 2020. We'll keep on that. I know it's something that Legislator Mills has worked on for quite a few years now. I've worked on this, other people on the board have worked on this. We're aware of the issue. I know there's a new deck that was just put on it, and unfortunately, it's obviously due to the nature of the construction of the bridge, it had to be, basically the entire bridge has to be replaced. So want to give everybody the update on that large project coming out of the county. Another piece of information coming out actually from the New York State DOT. If you haven't seen the orange cones, the state DOT beat me to the punch, but if you've seen the orange cones along the 219 and wondering why they're there, that they're going to be doing bridge work. So if you haven't had enough bridge work when you get up around Ridge Road and up around the 90, get ready, because the DOT is bringing in near and dear right in our backyards. Our bridge here that crosses over Boston State Road, and then the one over on Abbott will be worked on, and they're actually looking at possibly phasing in another. The bid goes out also to 2020, so we're looking at a lengthy project here for these bridges. I did reach out to them, have not received a return call as to the scope of the project, but I did receive the information from them indicating that they would be using those and to anticipate potential slowdowns or other construction hazards in that area. So I wanted to pass that along. Unfortunately, I was invited, but I was not able to make it to the passion dinner. I've heard it was a great event. I do apologize. I couldn't tell. I'm still kind of nasally. I've been under the weather and sick the past few days, but I heard it was a great event, and I was really sorry to miss that. It is always a great event. In regards to up on Wolf Eater, I'll answer the question. Again, it ties into our water infrastructure. Town of Boston water infrastructure, access roads, et cetera, all part of the Leeds Managed Water District. So you are correct, Mr. Black, that the town is responsible for maintaining that said infrastructure. And then essentially what happens, because it's part of the water district, that then the highway department, if they perform the work, the millings, et cetera, those charges get charged back to that specific water district. But I'll work with the highway superintendent. We'll come up with a plan, and I'll be sure to reach out to you and get you some answers so we can get that taken care of. And I know it's something that will need to be done. The public's going to be hearing more about this soon. I've kind of talked about this a little bit off and on, but the town does have some extensive work that needs to be done to our water infrastructure when it comes to some of our towers. And so I'll probably be having a public meeting at some point to bring that information out. But either working with Erie County Water Authority, our town engineer, and even our grant writer on some of these projects. So that'll be something that will likely end up having to be fixed prior to some of this work, just to get trucks back here to perform some of these tasks. And I will echo what the town clerk said. I wish everybody a happy Easter, and thank you for coming out today. So with that, I'll make a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carries.